Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
You know, he says catch our breath, and then he sits there and takes the...
We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
Since the Stellaron hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on Alofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guests?
Man, I think there's a small part of me that's sad to be here in the Xianzhou, because I kind of want to be back in Belobog with all the characters that I've come to enjoy hanging around. Yeah, I miss home already. Alright. Have you always been this pretty? Oh, that sweet tongue. I wonder how many have been struck down by your giveness, young lady. Then again, I've always been confident in my looks, which is why I believe your words are sincere. Thank you, and you look very cute too. Totally my style. Whoa, 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 whoa! Damn. Damn. About work. Stop asking me what I do in detail. I'm not going to report my work to someone other than Madame Yukong. But I'll tell you in principle I stick to at work. Leaving work on time, work with maximum efficiency while at work, but the moment I punch out, I turn work mode off. Just look around the Skyfaring Commission. Many love working overtime to prove their efforts. They refuse to get off on time, preferring to whittle away till late at night, dawdle away. They even think themselves hardworking. Me, I'm different. I'll finish up tasks in a jiffy, and I'm gone when it's time to leave. Leaving on time and sleeping early are a girl's best friends to looking good. About Madame Yukong. Madame Yukong? She's the best boss I've ever met. You've only seen what she looks like when she's working. Strict and serious. She's actually quite adorable in private. Then Mr. Yang is like, quite adorable, you say? Well, I'm actually a married man, so... I've even received dresses gifted by Madame Yukong. I have to say, her taste is impeccable. I frequently wear those dresses of her... You wear her dresses? Why are you wearing her dresses? After my looks regularly invite trouble from persistent men who don't know their place, it's times like these when... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Honestly, when I first cast my eyes on Madame Yukon, my heart skips a beat. Okay. She's very gay. And while I'm doing the rounds, I should run around with Jupiter.
What do you make of this, Chung Yuan?
He's... well, he might be kind of handsome.
I'm not asking about that. Although, you're not wrong.
Aha!
He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a helm master and he's a general.
Damn. I feel like there was some kind of roast in that.
Dozens are still left behind in several shipyards. Please send in cloud.
I'm sure I have to do the story to actually end up doing anything outside, so...
Jiaokong Plow 6 is overloaded. Please have people evacuated to other docks ASAP.
Oh my god, it's a whole fucking novel. Mind if I just take this stuff behind you? Little one, what are you doing here? Is this something you're allowed to touch? Sorry. You better put that down now if you know it's wrong. Kids these days, unruly. Remember the first rule of the Skyfaring Commission. Don't touch Madame Yukong's things without permissions. I am Yan Ming, a celestial guild envoy attached to the Skyfaring Commission. You can consider me a half-maritime trade officer. Previously, I followed the Merchant Guild and was dispatched to other star systems for about 150 years. If there's something you want to know, feel free to ask me, and do not touch stuff without permission. What is a Merchant Guild? I don't know many merchant guilds that you've heard of. Does the Whistling Flame Guild ring any bells? The Intergalactic Merchant Guild that Tingyuan is in? That's right. The Skyfaring Commission bears the salient duty of exchanging mutual necessities with other races, and the merchant guilds are a key part of this process. After that girl took up the mantle of trade envoy, she linked up the trade delegations of 16 worlds in succession. She even turned the Grand Fair into an intergalactic festival. The Whistling Flames Guild played an integral part in all of this. I dare say that girl is the next in line to succeed Madame Yukong. I'm boring you with all this rambling. However long lived your species, when you get older, you tend to lecture on like a teacher. My attitude was a little rough, so I want to make it up to you by giving you this. But let me emphasize, if there's anything you want to know, just ask me instead of touching things. Damn, I got it. I still got it.
What are you doing, kid?
Okay, that's not the way I thought you sounded. You sounded better when I was talking to you. The Outworlders are getting shrewder when trading with Xianzhou. It's you. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Go ahead. I'll mull it over and tell you what I can. How old are you? I'll tell you I'm old enough. The specific age isn't important. Whether it's in the hundreds or thousands, I will still sound ancient to you. Let me give you some advice. Never ask a girl on the Xianzhou that question, or in any world for that matter. What do you do here? Simply put, I'm in charge of relaying orders from the Skyfaring Commission to the guilds, and passing guild requests back. The Celestial Guild is not one big body, but a consortium of many smaller guilds, so I help both sides communicate with each other. However, several centuries back, I was a captain of a trade ship. Centuries before that, I was a business professor in a lycra. Never mind, they're just jobs. The more experienced you are, the more you'll realize that how serious you treat a job, or how serious it treats you. Huh? About the guild. Ever since the calamities ended and the Wafu settled down, guilds have been Xianzhou's lifeblood. Some of them are government-backed, and some of them are purely civilian. Ting Yun is the head representative of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild Whistling Flames. She's witty and a great communicator. She was born to do business. Have you heard of the Grand Fair in Xianzhou? Well, Ting Yun turned that into an intergalactic festival. Sea of fiery lights illuminate the countless suburbs, while feasts and songs unveil nights of innumerable glows. Nicely done. Pardon me for getting off tangent, but you probably realize how vital the guilds are now. About Madame Yukong. You could say Madame Yukong is my boss. Her competence is undeniable, but her flexible adaptability to different situations is even more impressive. Although she claimed to be lacking in trade acumen, I beg to differ, as she could often shut scammers and opportunists down without a word. And few could manage to play with words before her. To me, the end is the same even when the approach is not. The negotiations go a lot smoother with Madame Yukong present.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our full support. The Stellaron Hunter investigation is in your hands now. I'll issue you a pass so you can access the facilities around Starskiff Haven. As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance, so we're thinly stretched. What I can do is send Ting-Yun as your guide. She'll take care of you during your stay.
Just take that off her desk. I guess we might as well just go ahead and talk to Mr. Yang.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
Do you think there's something strange about him?
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Do you think Jing Yuan lied about the Stellaron?
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped.
Well, damn.
Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Oh, well, crap. Oh, I'll take that.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
What's this? What do I got the feeling this Yanqing kid is just gonna be all kinds of trouble? Seems like you will have a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukong. I'm gonna go on a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can find me at the docks. Can I explore the place freely now? Will you let me by? Shit. Well, okay then. No rounds just yet.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
Thank you so much.
Not at all. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Fair.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
Ready for a nap? That's not like you, March.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
That back and forth look that we just did.
Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Reasonable? Are we thinking that... No. Old girl.
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Say thanks.
Why don't you go back yourself? Ahem. Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
God damn it! Is there anything special about what she said?
Don't let her words distract you. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
If you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be
Whoa.
easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Hey, you guys doing alright? Are you okay? I don't think we can send a signal out.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Oh shit. Now Dawn Hung is the protagonist. Well, as expected of Himiko, as she was a teacher in a different realm.
If there's something you've got to do, do...
You want to disembark, Don Hung? Changed your mind?
Dialogue options for Dawn Hung. He's probably gonna say this himself, watch. Yes.
Well then, Pom-Pom wishes you the best of luck. Make sure you return before the Express departs, and bring Pom-Pom back some local specialties?
Jupiter. March. Where are you? I'll go find you.
Can't send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work? Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawful.
Can you back off? Fine, I guess not. That guy back there. Ain't that
Stay
fucking...
where you are. I can handle this.
Isn't that fucking the main villain of Honkai?
Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Ain't that fucking OTTO?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Want to see what I can do?
I also think this girl was also in Honkai Impact as well.
Dodge this.
The time is now.
Huh?
Step aside. I have no...
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Clemency?
Big man.
Never heard of it.
Want to see what I can do? Huh?
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix!
What'd she say?
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
I don't think I heard what... I think I heard something else. Ow!
You're hurt.
It's okay.
Step aside. I have no...
This one's strong, all right? You're not going anywhere.
Ooh, should have hit him with the other thing.
A little.
Well, she's done. Oh, you're supposed to lose that fight anyway.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
They say trial for us, and then they say story for him. I almost had him.
Want to see what I can do? Yeah.
Ow.
Merciful Medicus.
Allow me to...
Oh, story means that he's gonna be doing shit himself and I can't control him. Oh.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix!
Swear to God, she just said a rise penis.
Eternal sleep. The dead will return.
Let me through, or I'll go through you! Dodge this!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Immortality.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
I am not a Cloud Knight.
Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
And we will see if he does that next time.
Every night I will save your life.